You sure?
Yep. Well, I did not
Okay.
start it on YouTube as yet.
Mm-hmm.
My internet is looking fine and fancy.
Very nice.
Excellent. How to start? Am I live? I have no idea. I am so new. I'm not joking. Like, right, live chat. I honestly lost any stream settings. It's not like my desktop.
Hmm.
Alright. I'm gonna reload it. Alright, we have
One of my canines, yeah, one of my canines can get real sensitive for some reason.
same.
It's real annoying, you know. I can't bite with it.
It have two viewers. You want to address the thing, Brandon, and see like our viewers. You won't believe I actually 3 viewers. Oh my gosh, I should become a Twitch. Hey, we live. What's up, Krishna? So Brandon, I would like to hear your year one
What's up, everyone?
experience. Tell me, what is your year one experience in uh computer science, maths, and physics? This guy's doing a triple major right now.
Boy, first of all, nothing is cemented, right? But I'm trying to do something. And my first year one experience has been great. But first, don't you want to do some kind of intro or anything before we jump into the meat and potatoes?
Don't worry, university is not for everybody, Christopher. We just choose to torture ourselves going university.
For 3 more years.
Yeah. Oh yeah, continue, Brandon, before I tell you my experience with electrical engineering. So
No, I
was
think as the host, you should probably go first. I just think.
yeah. I
Mm-hmm.
want um okay, let me see something. Say something, Brandon.
Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Alright.
Testing, this is your test.
I had
Okay.
like the audio, like how to say this? I had two audio coming from a laptop. Alright, so
Okay.
electrical engineering was honestly way harder than I expected by far. I am not smart at all. I just like got into this and
Lies.
hey,
Lies.
somebody come on the Discord. Wait, Brandon, that's you. I thought that was
No,
somebody
that,
else.
that was, nah, that was me. I was saying lies. I was saying not smart now.
No, but to be honest, electrical engineering is literally like I didn't expected it to be so hard, but you know, you will always find people to help you along the way, and no matter how hard things get, you'll still make it through. Like in my year one, I literally had an exam for 10% of my course, right? That's a lot, and I literally fell asleep and missed the deadline. I didn't even get to write the exam. So I was like, oh my gosh, I like lost 10% in an instant. And like don't oh wait, I can't go into too much detail, right? Because it has like this law against collusion sharing work, them kind of plagiarism thing. Not going into that. I do not condone it. I do not plagiarize. I do not collude. Let's leave that at the door. And it literally, it had so much experiences that I was like, this thing is not meant for me. I cannot, I cannot deal with electrical engineering. It's just so much work, so much pressure, and first of all, You're living alone in an apartment. You barely have anybody to talk to. Nobody is just like come up to you and talk to an electrical engineer. And I literally made one friend in year two, and I had known him from NAPS. His name was Cameron. I doubt Cameron will watch this, but if you want to check out his Twitch stream, I'll ask him. I'll ask him what's his Twitch stream and link it probably.
Link in the description. Mhm.
Yeah. In electrical engineering for me, right? In my first year, I had 5 subjects, I believe. And they were like, oh my god, there was so much parts to it. Like, my workshop course consisted of, well, the workshop, which is welding and, what do you call this thing? Making a screwdriver. Then they had like electrical labs that we go and test resistors, capacitors, them kind of fancy things, inductors, build circuits, build digital circuits using a program called, we use this in NAPS for labs, multisim.
Multisim.
We had to learn MATLAB and do fluid mechanics, science and materials, and that's all in one course. And then like the maths was like on a different level of difficulty. Now I'm not smart like most of the people in engineering, but I get through just like everybody else. My GPA 3 point something, and nothing more to ask for. Alright, Brandon, we'll go to you and then we'll come back to me, right?
Alright. Well, I'll put mine in parts. Semester 1 and semester 2. So, as with everything in my life that
YouTube say my thing not optimal. Hey Brandon, I can't hear you. Wait, Brandon, mute himself. What is this? It's so unprofessional. I need some better hosts. Alright. Ask me some questions in the chat. Ask me, Christopher, Krishna, ask anything. I'll answer them now. Ask me literally anything. How much laptops are broken since? How much phones I've slammed against my screen? This guy literally messaged me. If you want, I could show you this. No, you muted, Brandon. You're muted. Why are you doing this? I honestly, like, these 2 viewers I have right now, like, thumbs up from me. Like, I'm surprised it actually have viewers. But anybody, ask anything in the comments. Dude, this man like literally still muted. Alright, well I guess I could go on with my university experience. You just need to like keep pushing. It's just gonna. Oh. Yeah, Krishna. Ask me a question. Ask me something that you want to know.
test
Yeah, I could hear you.
1, 2.
I could hear you now,
Okay,
Brandon.
I have no idea what went on there, but okay. Got any questions?
No, you continue your year 1 story. The world needs to hear this.
Bruh. Yeah, it was pretty good. So as I said, I'll split up into semester 1 and semester 2. Now, at the beginning, and I believe a lot of people like this, at the beginning of new things, we are all excited to see what new things could happen, who we were going to meet, how the experience will be like, ever since you're young, you're here and university
Yep.
life, gonna be interesting and how to prepare you for life. So I was really interested in meeting new people and
But
seeing what new
was it
experiences
interesting?
I could have. The first year, yeah, very, very interesting
And did
because mainly I didn't just went there to only study. I didn't went there to get a girlfriend. For those of you who are going to suggest that,
I gonna
I,
suggest
I
that?
went there. I also went there with a skeleton plan in mind. My only the thing that I wanted out of university wasn't only the degree. Okay, I also wanted connections out of university. I also wanted experience out of university, whether that be through job experience, well,
And
mainly through job
just a
experience or
segue,
through my
right?
own thing.
Did you get you the NASA internship?
We'll discuss that at another point. Let's keep that on the down low.
Or the download? Okay. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about
We'll
it
keep that.
off the podcast.
Yep,
Alright.
that's something to be talked about later on. But
You just cut off. Uh, I hate it. I don't think it's my internet. Is probably his new phone. I would share something on this, but I'm not gonna. Oh God, Krishna, what wrong? What wrong? Tell me. If you know, if anybody
all right, Tessa.
has, yeah. What happened, Brandon? Why you keep on dropping?
I think I think is when I come off of the app to go and check something. That is how come it cutting up.
Stop.
I gotta
You
change
got to
that setting. Yeah, I gotta
dedicate
change
this
that
hour
setting.
of your life to this podcast. We need to
I gotta
entertain
change that
Krishna,
setting.
okay?
Of course, of course. But yeah, it's
Yeah, bro, NASA.
so yeah.
Brandon, stop leaving Discord. Alright? This guy. Yeah, as I was bringing up there, Krishna, yeah, this man literally have an internship with NASA coming up. All the best to him, all the best to him. I don't know if I might do an internship or not. I really don't know. I don't think I need it. Maybe I do. Who knows? Yes, that man doing computer science, Brandon doing computer science right now. He doing computer science, maths, and physics, a triple major, while I struggle with electrical engineering. I I honestly don't know if the music too loud or not. It probably is. Alright, that might be better. Maybe. This is just the first one. First ever podcast. Um okay, back to my Gear 2 experience. I have meet alright, like two good people. Actually I meet a lot of
Hello.
good people. But like yeah, Brandon, I hear you. But like I
Very
made
good.
I have made one good friend. Nice Cameron. Everybody else just to themselves in electrical. Alright, Brandon, continue your wonderful story there.
Yeah, so how my mom works in UPT, I had good insight into the difficulties of life not only as a university student but life after a university student. So marketability is something that a lot of people when they go into university they don't really take into mind because there are hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people coming out with degrees now, right?
Alright, I'm not joking. Discord just now mess up, but continue. I don't know why OBS. Hey, it start back working. And now you could see my entire Discord. Great. Let me resize this thing. Alright, that should do. Brandon, why you keep on cutting out, boy? Alright, for the 1 million time of bringing it back onto me. Because, Brandon keep on disconnecting. Yes, Brandon.
Testing.
We could hear you. You don't need
Why?
to say...
Okay, what's going on, Lemon? Josh, you talk. Let me see what's going on.
Alright. So, it is a lot of pain. I don't think there's anything good to say, really, at any point. When you think that you have reached your lowest lows, it's not really your lowest lows. You're literally gonna get dirt thrown on top of you doing electrical engineering. I don't mean like physically. You're just gonna experience things you never experienced before. You're gonna experience I don't know, sadistic kind of mental torture of waking 3-4 days in a row to finish assignments. It's insane. I literally had to do... Don't be like me, please, right? I just kind of leave my projects for last minute, and I had an entire project to do, a presentation to give, a test, and something else I can't remember in the same week. I was day after day after day. So I kind of wake, let me say 24 hours to study for the test and to finish the project. Now the project is 50 something pages. It's a big project. Then I wake the next day to memorize the presentation. Then I wake the next day to do whatever. Alright, it's maths test, then hand up that. It was 3 days in total. I don't want to try and remember that, but it was really, really bad. That's probably the worst experience I had in university, to be honest.
You got 3 more years, boy.
Yeah, but it'll be better this time. I know Cameron. We in this together. Not as what you think. Or go ahead. Stop thinking like that. I mean, we literally whatever he going through, I going through. However, I could help him by not colluding, and you know what I mean? Help each other.
Build up each other, man. Build up each other.
Yes, this was the end of my first year. It sounds insane, I think, maybe. But yeah, this is the end of my first year. I'm gonna do second year now.
And you're ready for it?
Yeah. A little bit. I'm much more better off than when I started year one, because right after CAPE, I jumped straight into AutoCAD, and right after that, I signed up for UE, and I got through. I was like, well, I get to do the thing I always want to do, electrical engineering, and here I am.
Well,
So I was just doing it, but if I could have changed something, I would not change anything at all. Thinking about it, Krishna, you would be in your second? No, you would be in your final year, because you going right after, what's it called, that CXC? You just CSEC. Yeah, I'm so jealous. You basically finished your degree while I now starting it.
No, I think he's
Lucky.
doing his diploma. No, I think he's doing his diploma and then
Nah,
he'll
nah,
do your
nah.
degree.
He say he start off his third dog. This man lucky.
Third year
Ah.
for degree?
Yes,
Third year for
Brandon.
degree?
Yes.
Dang.
This man out there. While I still struggling. He
Mm.
halfway through his third year.
Yeah.
What? Better I had just like, forget about Cape and just find a way to do electrical engineering right away. But anyways, as the status that I read earlier say, universities are about the vibes and not actually work. Or something like that. I kind of not finding it anymore. But you know what I mean is, you think that universities are about the vibes until you actually need the education.
Mm-hmm.
Did I learn anything useful from electrical engineering? Probably not. But what it has done is expand my mind. Now I think of high IQ moves when I play in Fortnite and Valorant. I'm joking.
And when
I learned a
and when
few
Halo Infinite come
things.
out, you're gonna see phone and noobs.
Nah, I don't think I'm I don't think I could play games good anymore. I'm too bad at that. I'll leave that for all of the young people. Alright, Brandon, we need to hear your part of this year one experience, because like where it is.
All right. By God's grace, things wouldn't cut off anymore. So yeah, like marketability was a big point that I was considering, and when I was considering my marketability and what I want to do, basically I want to go into research, right? So I needed to have papers, I need to do internships, all of that. And you don't really hear of a year one anywhere in the world having papers on the name before their masters. You would hear they probably have like one paper or something like that. My goal was to have at least a couple papers and a couple internships, as well as trying to be as good as possible in computer science and physics. So marketability is something that is something that I'm really targeting with my degree. And I also want to keep active. So me and Davison joined the volleyball club that is there, and we used to go and play every Tuesday and Thursday, which was really really cool. Um, I joined the physics club as well, became really good friends with everybody there, and
Hey, just a
I don't think
segue, right?
anybody.
Just a segue.
Mhm.
How
Segue.
segue. Sorry.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
don't have a degree in English. Who knows if that is even my first language? I don't even know. Okay, just how is it pronounced? It's segue.
Segue.
Segue,
Yeah,
right?
segue.
Just a segue. What time the volleyball thing does be? Because I might consider it.
Around 7 p.m.
Hey, that is
Too late for you.
when my wait, it does start 7.
7, half 7.
No, okay, technically I can make that, but
You'll be too tired for it, bro. You'll
do
honestly
I
be too tired for it.
really want to walk back home? What time will it finish? Like 9?
Half 9 minutes with them.
So do I really want to walk back 10 o'clock any night? I was
I just
already.
had to walk further. I just had to walk further than you, so you safer.
Yes, but they could see me, Brandon. Oh wait, it's 2020. I cannot, say colored jokes. Sure.
We're getting cancelled. Cancel culture.
Oh, so Krishna, I want to know what is your end goal with all that shazazz?
My end goal is I want to be able to get into development of quantum computing and to impact the world by helping to develop that technology so that everything could be faster. Developing medication can be faster, testing scientific theories can be faster, communication can be more secure and faster. Um, and just helping the world develop to the point of being a type 1 civilization out and help us on our way to being a type 2 civilization.
Wow. But okay, Krishna, I have a question for you, right? Sorry to just like cut you off there, Brandon, but
Alright.
is the audio okay? Because this is like my first time doing a proper live stream. Nothing really planned, nothing was really set up before time. I just want to know, is it good? Is it okay? Is it Gucci? I read your comment whenever you leave it.
Why did we start saying Gucci? When did we start saying Gucci for good? I
Gucci.
really want to know. Yeah, I really want to
I
know
don't know.
when we start
I don't
saying
know either. I should stop saying it.
All I just still say it every now and then, All I remember is I know somebody was saying it and it sounded cool. So I was like, all right, Gucci means good. Word. I'll use it.
When we was in Austria, we literally was like, hey, you's a rich man. You's a rich man. Everybody is rich man. We is like Oprah giving out the rich man compliment. You know what I'm saying? That was from I think it started with Nyron and then Matthew and
Nah, quarter. Quarter and
yeah.
Matthew. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Gucci basically spread like that. I mean,
I just still use it, so.
if anybody asking what's my end goal, because apparently my degree's so boring, my end goal is just to be an electrical engineer, just work a 9 to 5 job, go to work, come back, live a normal life. I
To me personally, the idea of doing that is it's the norm, but I mean, Krishna, Josh, y'all know me. I am not really a normal person. So I've always been a person who wanted to like be different but included. You know? If you understand what I mean.
I think
I always
I
wanted to be
do.
me, but I always wanted to be included. So I wanted to be different in the sense of like the career path that I take and research and all that. I really don't want it to be a 9 to 5 job. I really would like it to be something that I could really delve into, dedicate a lot of time and thing into. Yeah. I think that just doing a 9 to 5 job would be kind of boring and mundane to me personally. And I think that's where the research comes in, because no matter what you do, when you're doing research, it would always have questions that will always be in your mind, and you'll always want to try and figure it out. Right? So even when you're off, you'll be thinking about ways that you could attempt to try and figure out the question. And then when you come back, you'll be able to implement those new ways to test. Right? So at least that's the way I see it. It would be something that will be constantly going in my head, constantly have me thinking and trying to improve things and all of that. So the end goal, Krishna, is by God's grace, by Jesus' guidance and protection, I become a quantum computer scientist, PhD by 28, and I'll be able to help with get through with some papers.
PhD by 28. Eh?
Yeah, PhD by 28. That's the goal. That's the goal. PhD by 28.
That's the
Have a
shortest
couple
part,
papers
or
on my name.
that's the average part?
That is the average. If you want the shortest, I think Einstein got his PhD by 24.
No, wait. No, for computer science, wouldn't it be different?
No, because it's basically the same path. It's you do 3 years of your degree, then you do a year of masters, and then you do 3 years of PhD. Right? You could do your MPhil, which is like 3 to 4 years, where you could upgrade your masters to a PhD.
Hey, Brandon. I don't know if I tell you about this, but I get an email because of my grade in maths. I don't know if you get the same email, right? But they literally tell me if I want to do a master's degree in mathematics, part time or full time.
From you?
Yeah, because my grade for maths was like 95%, A plus.
For engineering.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
and that was
Nice, nice.
Laplace. I surprised. Literally, thank you, coronavirus. I couldn't have done it without you.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't think I've gotten something like that, but I plan to do a MPhil, and by God's grace, like people who usually apply for masters and for MPhils, the people who apply for MPhils, that will be tougher competition, right? Because they know that they want to spend the least amount of time, so they need to have as much qualifications going into the MPhil as possible. So the qualifications I hoping to have is at least two papers on my name, at least two internships, majored in computer science and physics, and like a hell of a lot of contacts from all over the world. That's my
Alright,
hopes going into my MPhil.
just one segue. I pronounced it correctly. Sorry. Sorry. I'm bad at English. XCC message with Satyam. Math's just too easy anymore. If you mean that with him being our Form 4 and 5 teacher, if maths is easy, it's not.
It was.
It is
To me, it was.
not. Maths.
So to me, it was. I loved it.
Oh no, I don't mean in Form 5, I mean like now doing engineering maths. And doing Laplace and triple,
Mhm.
quadruple integrals, whatever it is.
It's complicated. I will admit it. It's complicated. However, if it takes a time, it can be done. You just gotta make sure you have make one stupid mistake in a
Alright.
number or a sign, and my goodness,
Me
my goodness.
me and Brandon have two separate experiences, right? When I now coming into engineering, everything was good. My first midterm exam, I get like 80 something. Everything was fine. I dancing around and thing. Then the end of the term come, and I like, no, this is the time that I had like the presentation, the project, something else I had to do, lab, I can't remember, at that same time. And I literally just like, I did not sleep for 4 days. I just wrote the test and I epically failed. But I passed the course, so I can't really cry about it. But since the corona happened, that like helped everything so much in every single direction, north, east, west, south. Everything was so much better with the coronavirus. No, it's a bad thing. I know tons of deaths. Well, however, the country like is right now with lockdown, curfew, quarantine, hand sanitizer. I know I've been like very what's the word? Like
Honest and open.
okay, other than honest and open, right? I've been very selfish when I'm saying thank you coronavirus for helping me get 2 A's, 2 A pluses and a B minus because programming sucks.
I love programming. I love programming, by the way.
Brandon, you see how much work I had to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was one semester.
Yep.
And I had like all the other engineering courses to figure out, but coronavirus come and save my life. Alright, back to you, Brandon. I don't want to let this be all about me.
Nah, no worries, man. Where was I now? Yeah, so like I'm trying to have as much qualifications as possible to get into the MPhil, so I can get my PhD by around 28. I also have a lot of personal goals that I would like to achieve before 35. So I want to try and do those things, give my parents a good retirement and all that. And
That's great.
I want my life to mean something, like advanced academic wise, advanced scientific wise, advanced religious wise. I want to make an impact. Make life easier for our future generations, make life more accessible for our future generations, and to become a spacefaring nation faster.
A space what? You mean like
A
Elon Musk?
spacefaring, yeah, spacefaring planet faster, a
Is your
spacefaring people faster.
is your goal also to die on Mars? Is it, Brandon?
Nope.
You
My
should.
goal is to see, my goal is to see at least we go to all the planets in the solar system.
Why would you want to go Mercury other than to probably mine?
No, no. My goal is to see that the humanity as a whole goes to all the planets in the solar system. And you might want to go Mercury for a scientific testing.
So, okay, so all of this is through the no, quantum computing, right? Am I right by saying that?
It will help. It will help the advancement of it. It's not necessarily directly through it, but it will help the advancement of it.
All right. Actually, see just a message. Nobody going Venus. Address that, Brandon. Why nobody want to go Venus?
Well, technically, every single planet in the solar system you could go, right? There's if it's Venus, is which one again by?
That's the one right
I
after
can't remember.
Mercury.
I can't remember.
It's in front
Yeah, I
of
can't
Earth.
remember.
It's in front of Earth, but
Mm-hmm.
it in front of Earth, but
Be
before it in between Mercury and
before.
Earth.
Yeah.
It's the one that the atmosphere does
I
smell like
don't.
eggs because ammonia or something, I believe. I am
I don't
no
remember the
I
thing right
am
there.
no physicist. I am no computer scientist. I am no mathematician. I am
But
electrical
you are
engineer.
electrical engineer. And dog, you might think that nobody will want to go there, but there's going places that nobody else want to go. You could possibly hold tests there that you can't hold anywhere else.
You're talking about
I
China
mean,
right
think of
now. Oh, it's my mic over here. Sorry.
it. I mean, think of it. A lot of the things that were discovered, right, have been discovered with people by going different places, doing things that you normally wouldn't do. Jesus spoiled milk, for example. Who would have eaten spoiled milk? But somebody did it, and
And
now the entire
yeast
world eats it.
and yeast is fungus, but it's put it in bread, right?
Mm-hmm. Somebody did it, and it worked. So you never know.
Yeah, you never know. That's a
You
great
never know what
analogy.
new things. You never know what new things that can be discovered by just doing something different, trying
Maybe,
out something new.
maybe they could make a some turbo electric generator from the greenhouse effect of Venus, because of however hot Venus is. I don't know how hot it is, like 300 degrees or
Now,
something.
what gonna happen is when we become a spacefaring nation, we're gonna have to start to mine all the asteroids and things for materials, and then after that we're gonna have to start to harness power from the sun. So as soon as we're able to harness power from the sun, then we could start to go to to other galaxies.
Wow.
All that is assuming that we can actually still see other galaxies because the expansion of the universe accelerates in every single day. So who knows, maybe the next couple 100 years we wouldn't even be able to see stars.
Wow. Why you had to bring down my hopes so much for? Huh? Alright.
That's gotta be a realist.
Just I honestly could see us, well, humans landing on Mars in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Probably next
I mean the
20 years, probably.
SpaceX what they call the name it, the Dragon, I believe it was their rocket ship launched last month, and then it bring back the crew this month. I think yesterday they bring it back. They bring them back.
Oh,
So we already have proof
that's from the space station, right?
that we can. Yeah, from the space station, the International Space Station. So we already have tested and
Nice.
proven that we can reuse rockets, and it is not only reusable, but it is commercially. It was privately made with
And
a
that
private company
they're
now.
gonna make such a big difference in just like the
Hmm.
waste and the amount of money that it costs. Thank God for Elon
Exactly.
Musk. I want a Tesla.
That's right.
You know, if Elon Musk comes on this podcast and it generate like imagine my channel getting monetized and I make like money just like enough to buy a Tesla.
But
Out
that would
of
be so sick, honestly.
we
And
we
imagine the day when rockets wouldn't need fuel anymore, and we could use electricity. Imagine in the day when that could happen. That would be so sick.
electricity, but
Or or imagine the day where we could build a small nuclear reactor in a rocket so it could be continuously powered. That would be so sick.
it have a problem with electricity. Well, electric powered rockets. It's just like the way how rockets are work is the propulsion. Like you have to send
Propulsion. Mhm.
you have to send matter in the opposite direction, right? But
Yeah, to
if you're
overcome
using
gravity
electricity,
and debate and all that.
if you're using electric power, that not you can't really like shoot out electricity. You know, you need like
No, I'm not saying we're using electricity to shoot out something. I'm saying we're using electricity to power something to
oh
help it
yeah,
move up.
you mean
I don't know
like
how.
but
I don't know how, but
Brandon,
I
it
don't
has
think that's
solar
gonna happen
panels
at
on the
some point.
space station. Technically, they're using
No,
electricity to
I'm
power.
talking about the rockets from Earth to space.
So you mean like you put solar panels? Let's say you, some way to generate
If
electricity, reactor.
I, what I'm gonna say is I have no idea how it would work. I'm just saying until we reach a point where we don't need any fuel, I think space travel is gonna be hella expensive until we reach that point.
I cannot really see any way that we wouldn't need fuel. Like even for like a iron kind
The
of,
fuel that the fuel that we're using now, yeah.
even like futuristic Star Trek, Star Wars, fancy business. Like you still need fuel to like shoot out the back of the rocket for it to be propelled. Iron, whatever, you know. Like I don't know if any how it is possible because in the vacuum of space, right? You can't really propel through a medium with zero viscosity. You know, like you can't. I can't really see a way to like use that of a means of transport. But then
No,
who
I mean,
knows,
okay,
right? I don't.
I mean, there's some theories of like these dark energy engines, and I'm air quoting dark energy engines and dark matter engines that scientists think that the universe, I think, is like 95% dark matter, or like some kind of high percentage like that.
Mhm.
And the reason for the acceleration is because of this dark matter or dark energy. I know there are two different things, but I can't remember which one it is. And if we could somehow harness these things, because apparently they're all around us, if we can harness these things, then we can then propel ourselves through a zero viscosity medium, such as empty space.
All right. I want to change the topic, right? How do you
Mhm.
feel of Act 2, Season 2, Valorant?
I cannot wait because we're gonna get a new agent, Killjoy. Her abilities look sick.
Well,
She has a Turan ability.
I don't know much about
She
it,
has a-
but let's talk about it, right, Brandon? Let me start from
Alright,
the
I tell you,
agents. Yeah.
Okay, the new agent are coming out is gonna be Killjoy, right? She has a torrent. She's like Cypher, right? But instead of cameras, she has
A torrent.
so yeah, 180-degree field of view.
And
She
I
also has
one
a,
second, and I believe like
Mhm.
it does expand like the entire of the center heaven kind of thing, like in the map heaven, like the you know we center walkways because I saw a
No,
thumbnail.
you're talking about she ultimate because when she activates she ultimate, anybody catch in the blast radius gets slowed and
They can't use the
has some kind
guns.
of deep has some kind of not really that but has some kind of debuff that we don't really know yet, but it's gonna affect them and it's gonna be easier to kill them with she ultimate, obviously. She other abilities is she has a nano swarm, and I can't remember what the third one is, but her abilities are very interesting, and I think Kerr and Cypher are gonna be great picks when you're picking out teams, as well as Sage and Raze. Because you know with
Eh,
Sage Slowball and Raze Ultimate, you could basically get kills every single game. If two of
I
you just
think,
partner that up
right?
together, that would be really good.
I think Reina is the most overpowered character, but let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, right? You have like all of the abilities of every single character combined into one character with
Except
it,
Smoke. Except Smoke.
but you have like the blinds, and that could kind of work as
Yeah, but
smokes.
yeah, no, not really, because Smoked is more of like an area of denial, while the blind is more of like just to get them to hide and come back out.
I think the way how if somebody smoke me or like Reina flash kind of thing, I just react the
Mm-hmm.
same. Like, I just go like back. I don't know how the mechanics just work. I just point and shoot, and I'm not that good at games because I am boomer. You know, I'm an old 20-year-old guy.
We are we are the like call this generation again by
See, X boomers.
yeah,
Okay,
no,
boomer.
we are the Z generation. We are the Zoomers.
Zoomers. Um, I honestly pumped because you know it does get boring when a game have like no updates like this
Mm-hmm.
one boy that I used to play um
Right.
not Iron yeah Iron Sight and it on Origin it was huge back in the day. Apex Legends, that game like barely received an update. Now I know nowadays here and there it have updates, but for the longest while that game didn't have an update and it was yeah kind of boring. The best time I ever had playing games was when I was playing with my friend Andrew. Oh my gosh. And it was like the worst time. I was basically throwing away my future playing Fortnite, literally doing a lot of bad things. I'm not gonna talk about that in this live stream. Let me leave that for later on. I cannot deal with that at all. Alright, Brandon, wait, give us some content there.
Bro.
My internet
No,
died.
but yeah. Hello.
Yeah, my internet just not died. Everything good?
Everything good on my side. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, great. Yeah. Yeah. I honestly cannot wait. Also, I think that unlike Act One, me and my brother want to buy the season pass for Act Two because look, you can't. We didn't buy the season pass for Act One, right? Although I would really like to buy it because it have all these skins, all these bodies you could get. I just want to buy it. Although I know we would be playing much because of school, it would be nice to have. It would be nice to have, you know.
Yeah, it'll be nice, legit. I might.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want to spend money on a free game. I like.
No, the season pass is like 10 US. I honestly wouldn't mind spending that.
Yeah, but it's just like going up to your parents and be asking, "Can you give me 10 US for me to spend on a game?" Like the one time I actually spent money on a game, my father's like, "So you buy a game during test time, eh?" And I feel so bad. I was like, "Alright, I never gonna
Time
buy
to
a
suck that
game."
up. No, they just gotta know when and how. You know, at least for me and my brother, we know that okay, if we wanna buy it, we should at least pay them back because this is something that we want. So if we do decide that each of us individually wants to buy it, we would save up about 140 PT, give them a month, and say, all right, that's yours. Please buy it for us. Transaction done. We have it.
100. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I was like, my parents different, right? Like, they don't care how much some things cost. Like, they would buy a console or gaming, whatever, but like the games part, they'll be like, alright, you're gonna use this PS3, PS4, whatever for education. You're gonna use this Oculus for education. Who on this planet Earth going to use a, a console, VR,
Yeah,
whatever,
primarily for education.
for
Yeah.
education? And they would never like buy actual games. Like I remember when I had my PS3 and it was like in the pawn shop because back then I was like broke and stuff and I legit like bought like 5 games. I was just like, that's enough. Pirate Bay, yes. I do not condone pirating stuff, but I do it also. Yeah, I mean like technically I'm not working anywhere. I'm still in university. So how exactly these Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Prime Video expect us to get how much ever the subscription fee is? I don't know. Like it, it's just like one click from Pirate Bay. You wait like an hour, you download the entire series, you download the entire movie. You know what I'm saying? Easy.
Facts, facts.
Alright, well, we coming up close to like an hour here. You have anything to like say, Brandon? I know we could literally like talk for entire days
We
like
could,
here.
yeah, we could talk. Yeah, we could talk for a good while. Like that. I think what I would say is, first of all, be content in where you are, but always try to improve. And whilst in the stage of improving, never compare yourself with where you would want to be because then you would be unhappy. Always think of how much better you are now than how you were yesterday. Keep going at the center and just try to live a good life, have a relationship with Jesus, and yeah, live good with people.
I couldn't
And
agree more.
and if you can't really buy something, oh, it's always a workaround for it. So
Yes, preach it. Like most of my games that I played on my YouTube
hmm
channel is actually like pirated games because
buy it for certain settings,
I
I guess.
know, I know, I know. I have like a few games that I actually played, but like 3, 4 years ago, who was really buying games in Trinidad, a third world country? Definitely people in Naps, but we rooted
hmm
in Asha. We have a little bit of Naps, just like we splice in Naps. Asha Nap Squad. Was he signed? I don't know. I don't know. Never get the thing that I used to do when every time parties he want to take a picture. There we go. Yeah. That's Fleming's right hand, left hand rule. And the screw thing. Oh god, physics. Physics.
I love my physics.
Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, XSC/Krishna/ the man with the laptop who knows how to use Excel and Access from IT. Signing out.
It is.